Okay, let's talk about the future. Your future, specifically. We're going to build the morning routine for 2026 and honestly, for beyond. We're going to break down 10 super simple habits that can totally transform your day, taking it from chaotic and just reacting to everything to something intentional and powerful. You ready? Let's do this.
So let's start with a really honest question. What is the very first thing you reach for when you wake up? If you said your phone, hey, you are definitely not alone. But the real question is that choice actually helping you? Or is your phone pretty much winning the battle for your attention before your feet have even hit the floor?
And this really shows the choice we have every single morning. Over on one side, you've got that reactive morning. You know the one. You wake up and bam, it's a flood of alerts, social media drama, and news that immediately puts you on the back foot. But on the other side, that's the intentional morning. It starts with quiet. It starts with focus. It's about starting the day on your own terms, not someone else's.
And this right here, this is the whole point of our explainer. This quote just nails it. That first hour, it isn't just another hour. It is the launch pad for your entire day. It sets the course for your focus, your energy, and your mood for all of the next 23 hours.
So the big question is, how do we actually build this intentional morning? Well, we're going to break it down into 3 key parts. First up, habits for mental clarity. This is all about quieting that crazy noise, both outside and inside your head, so you can start the day with a real sense of peace. So in this section, we're covering 4 simple, but trust me, powerful habits to help clear out that mental clutter. We're going to start with what you shouldn't do, checking your phone, and then we'll get into the good stuff, like meditation, journaling, and a little bit of reading.
Habit number 1 is the absolute foundation of all of this. Just don't check your phone. The second you grab that thing, you are inviting the entire world's agenda, your boss's emails, the latest news cycle, everyone's notifications, right into your brain before you've even had a chance to decide what you want your day to be about. This one habit is about taking that first hour back for yourself. Next up, meditation. And listen, you do not need to sit on a cushion for an hour. Seriously, even 5 minutes of just focusing on your breath can be a complete game changer. Think of it like doing reps at the gym, but for your brain. It strengthens that prefrontal cortex, kind of like your brain's CEO, and it makes you way less reactive and more present all day long. It's not about emptying your mind, it's just about watching.
Okay, habit number 3, the 5-minute journal. This practice is so simple and so effective, it's almost unfair. All you do is take a few seconds to jot down 3 things you're grateful for and maybe one thing that would make today great. It immediately flips your mindset from thinking about what you're missing to what you already have, and it sets a really positive direction for the day.
And the last one for this section is to read. And I don't mean social media posts or news headlines, I mean an actual book, even just 5 or 10 pages. It gets your mind working, exposes you to new ideas, and lets you learn and grow a little bit before the chaos of the day really kicks in. It's a proactive investment in you. Okay, so our minds are feeling a bit more centered. Let's switch gears and talk about our bodies. This next batch of habits is all about physical energy. It's about fueling your body for peak performance right from the moment you wake up.
The habits here are incredibly simple. We're just focusing on the basics, getting hydrated with water, waking up your body with some easy movement, and syncing up with the day by catching some sunlight.
The first habit for physical energy couldn't be simpler. Hydrate. I mean, think about it. After sleeping for 6, 7, 8 hours, your body is naturally dehydrated. A big glass of water first thing kickstarts your metabolism. It fires up your brain, and it just gets all your systems online. It is the easiest, most effective energy boost there is. Habit 6 is to get some light exercise. And look, we're not talking about running a marathon before breakfast. This could be 10 minutes of stretching, a couple of yoga poses, maybe even just some jumping jacks. The whole point is just to get your blood flowing, wake up your muscles, and send a clear signal to your body that, hey, it's time to be active. Getting some actual sunlight on your skin within the first hour of waking up is so important for your circadian rhythm. That's basically your internal body clock. This super simple act tells your body, okay, it's daytime, which can totally improve your mood, boost your energy, and believe it or not, even help you sleep better that night. All right, so our minds are clear, our bodies are energized. Now it's time for the final piece of the puzzle, habits for focused action. This is where we take all that great clarity and energy and actually point it towards what really matters. This is about designing your day for success. And this process has 3 pretty straightforward steps. First, we're going to connect with our big long-term goals.
Second, we'll use those goals to map out the day. And third, we're going to execute on the most important thing using this awesome method called Eat the Frog.
So these next two habits, they really work together perfectly. You start by just glancing at your big, long-term goals, your why. Then, with that bigger picture fresh in your mind, you plan your day, figuring out the 1, 2, or maybe 3 key things that will actually move you closer to those goals today. And that leads us right into our 10th and final habit, the Eat the Frog method. This comes from a great Mark Twain quote. Your frog is that one big, important task you're most likely to put off. By tackling it first thing in the morning, you not only make sure it actually gets done, but you build this incredible momentum and a feeling of accomplishment that just carries you through the rest of the day.
Now, I know exactly what you might be thinking. 10 habits, that's a lot. But I want you to just forget the number 10 for a second and focus on this number instead, 1.
Because one new habit is all it takes to start this whole thing. You absolutely do not need to do all 10 of these tomorrow. The goal here is progress, not perfection. Just pick one.
So let's make this real. Let's create your personal blueprint for tomorrow morning. This isn't about some massive, overwhelming life change. It's just about taking one single, totally manageable step forward.
Here it is. This is your first step. Tonight, before you go to bed, just choose one single habit from this list. Maybe it's just putting a glass of water by your bed. Or maybe it's putting a book right on top of your phone so you see it first. Then, just commit to doing that thing for 5 minutes tomorrow morning. That's it. That's the start.
And I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Because really, this isn't just about having a better morning tomorrow. It's about realizing that every single morning is a building block. The small, intentional choices you make when you wake up, day after day, they are quietly but powerfully constructing your future. So what future will your morning build?